So good afternoon. Super excited about this video. It is literally just going to be me talking for the next few minutes about something amazingly exciting next year that I've managed to arrange. So I've got a little notebook with some notes in so I'll get it right, because there's a lot of information to go through. So basically, after visiting Adam Byer's last week, I'm not sure when you'll see that video. I've got an absolute ton of clips to go through, stick together and edit. That will be way after you see this, a week, maybe even two, depending on how quick I get all of that stuff done. But anyway, so this is before that. So after having an initial conversation with Adam, I just want to put some feelers out there about a Koi Diaries / Adam Byer day down at his in Bovingdon, just outside Hemel Hempstead. And as well within that day, I talked about the possibility of doing a grow and show. Now, we spent sort of 20 minutes, half an hour chewing the fat over this, and we sort of come up with a bit of a plan, but obviously we do need numbers for this to go ahead. So I'll explain about how we want it to work. If you're interested, at the moment all I need is a soft interest, as in like a yes or no, you'd be up for it. But a bit later on down the line I would need a small deposit from people just to make sure we can go ahead with it, because bearing in mind there's a bit of work involved from Adam's point, and he needs to reserve the fish, so we can't put them on general sale. So the only way we can do that is by having a bit of a financial commitment from you if you want to take part. But if you want to take part, there won't be a problem, because obviously the money is taken off the total cost at the end. So, grow and show. I'll refer to some of my notes now. At the minute, we haven't got a set date on this open day / grow and show pickup day. It will be May some point next year, Saturday or a Sunday, more than likely a Sunday. But that's not confirmed yet, so it'll be May time. And we would look at doing either a Kohaku or a Showa grow and show. Obviously this is a bit dependent on the kind of quality of fish Adam has got coming through, but it'll be either of them two lines. And if you see some of the fish that he's produced over the course of years with his Kohaku and the Showa over the last more recent times, I don't think you would be disappointed with either. So I'm going to need some input from you guys that are watching and are interested. So, one, whether you would like to just attend the day anyway without entering the grow and show, because we would need an idea of numbers. I'm not sure where we'll be at with coronavirus next year. I would have liked to have thought that by May things will be relaxed even more so than they are now, and it will make it way easier, but we don't see it being a problem anyway. There's plenty of space, it's all outdoors, bar some polytunnel stuff. So yeah, first part, if you're interested in just turning up for the day, just to view fish, have a tour of the farm and seeing what goes on down and having a chat with Adam. And secondly, whether you would like to enter the grow and show. Now, you don't need to turn up on the day to enter. I'll talk about costings and all that kind of stuff in a minute. So just whether you would want to enter the grow and show, and whether you would like to enter and purchase either a Kohaku or a Showa. And then a second part with that, so the grow and show will be around about, Adam will be judging at the end. It will be a 1 year competition run time, so it's a little bit more tricky than being a short-term one. So it's not all about growth, it's quality of fish as well. And Adam will pick his favourite fish out of the ones that go out initially, and then that will be deemed the winner. Small prizes will be available on the day, a year after we're done. Secondly, with that, we had another talk about just literally, if you're entering the grow and show as the Kohaku or the Showa grow and show, alongside that, it gives you the opportunity to enter another grow competition. This will be Karashigoi. You can only enter this if you've done the Kohaku and or Showa. So yeah, Karashigoi. It will be literally who can grow the biggest fish within 12 months. But you can only enter that, as I say, I can't reiterate enough, you can only enter that if you've entered the grow and show for Kohaku or Showa. So costing wise, we are looking at doing shipped, so a Kohaku or a Showa, £95 for a koi, shipped. Target kind of sizes, we would be looking around 25 to 30 centimetres. Again, some may be a little bit less, some may be a bit more, but we'll be reliant on Adam picking the initial selection that the entrants and us, because I'm going to have a go as well, that we will then select through. And the same with Karashigoi, around about the same kind of size, 25 to 30 centimetres ish. Again, maybe some may be a bit less, some may be a bit more, but that is just fish, isn't it? So there's no guaranteed on size for that. So then I'll need another, yes, you're into the grow and show for a Kohaku, I'm into the grow and show for a Showa, and then whether you would be interested in doing the additional part, just the grow, having a Karashigoi, just seeing who can grow the biggest fish. That's an additional £50 just for that. If you want to enter the competition but you can't get to Adams on the day that we pin for that, that's not a problem. Fish can be posted for 95 quid. If you wanted to turn up on the day and actually select your fish in person, it will be £70 and you can take the fish away there and then. And again, there's still a few things to work out, but we were going to be doing the selection process ideally on the day if you could turn up. If not, we'll be drawing lots for who picks in what order. If you're not there beforehand, I would have taken your top 5 or 6 or maybe even 10, your top 10 selections of fish, and when your name's drawn out of the hat, we'll go down the list until there's one available, and that will be the one that you select. There'll be plenty of information beforehand anyway with regards to what the fish look like and to see them swimming around, and Adam's selection process for that. So it's not going to be just turning up on the day or the selection on the day and you've never even seen any of the fish. So that'll make it quite exciting. Hopefully you can bag the one that maybe you think has the best potential. Just something else I want to say with regards to finances on this. I'm not doing it for any financial gain whatsoever. I'm not getting anything out of this. I'm going to enter it. I'll be paying full price, exactly the same as everybody else for a fish. I'm just doing it because I want to do it, and it adds a bit of interest and it gives me some content for next year and something to look forward to, because they're always fun growing shows. Bit of banter and just to see how fish get on and learning about lines of fish and what can and can't happen. With a relatively low cost to do, and obviously we're going to have some of the inside knowledge from Adam to help make selections and or picking from the fish that he has selected. He's not going to be just, we discussed this the other day, he's not just going to be picking any old fish, he is going to be picking a set amount of quality fish, you know, because it's in his interest. This is going to be well documented all over YouTube and no doubt Facebook and where elsewhere. So he's not going to be putting rubbish fish in, so every fish is going to be well worth the money. And in fact, they're going to be, the grow and show cost is actually a little bit less than what he would be retailing these fish for normally anyway. So I hope all of this makes sense. I'm just unbelievably excited to get this to go ahead. So initially, as I say, I just need from people, whether you're in or out, there's no cost involved or anything like that. I just need an in or out on what you would prefer, Kohaku or Showa. And if you're doing that, a Kohaku. And then I need an in and out on the day. If you just want to turn up to see what's going on, but not purchase a grow and show fish, you just want to come down to Adam Amanda's place for a wander around and meet some like-minded koi crazy people, and just have a bit of a koi nerding day out and a visit. I'll put all of the details that I require in the comments below, just so there's no confusion, because I'm doing this with one take amazingly. There's a lot of information to go through, so I want to make sure I've got that written down and everyone's understanding of where we're at. But initially, right now, it's more about I need numbers to make sure it's viable for Adam to do. I'm pretty sure we're going to get more than enough as what Adam has set as a minimum requirement, but I need to get that confirmed before we take it to the next stage, and then we actually push Adam to he's basically reserved me a slot next year for a weekend for a growing show. We're the first people to get in, which means my growing show, or mine by this channel, will be the first selected Kohaku or Showa for a growing show next year. And that's the way he does it. He puts people into a bit of a system, first in, you know, first selection. So really appreciative to Adam and Amanda. Yeah, so let me know in or out, and read the comments below and the other stuff that you might need. I can't even remember what I said now because I'm blabbering on. So this is going to be the first of many videos over the coming months about this, but this is the initial. I'm super excited to do it, but we need to see if we've got enough pull for people to do it, and maybe even probably, dare I say, too many people, I don't know. So as soon as you can, put your name down below, let me know in or out, and then I can get back to Adam, we can talk some more numbers, and hopefully take this to the next stage. Brilliant, I'm so excited. Yeah, so there we go. So keep your eyes peeled over the coming weeks, and then we can hopefully get this I don't know, host day, I'm not sure what we're going to call it. Koi Diaries Adam Byer weekend day. Will be a day, it's not a weekend. We can get this off the ground. It'll be something maybe we could do every year, I don't know, every other year, but you know, it's good to do. Right, anyway, so I'll be eagerly awaiting the comments section, and then over the next, I don't know, few weeks. So if you've seen this and you're debating whether or not you're in or out, even a soft yes is good if you're not sure where you're at, because there's no actual financial commitment just yet, but that will happen at some point. So if you're not sure, that's fine, but then when there is the financial commitment, that will basically reserve your place within the competition. So thanks for watching. I hope that sort of clears a few things up, because I've been a bit, you know, dangling a few carrots recently. It's not good, is it? But there we go. Here's one of the carrots revealed. Yeah, and I look forward to talking to you in the comments section, and I look forward to talking to Adam, and then I look forward to coming back to you with how we're progressing with it. So thanks for watching. Keep your eyes peeled, and I'll catch you soon. Bye.